What is up, guys? I know I said we were gonna go through the Bone Thugs albums, and I can't believe I forgot this intro. And I wanted to do all the intros before we start going through the albums. So this is Thug World Order. I remember having this in high school.
Dinosaur years.
For some of y'all who don't know, this is my nephew Chris.
How you doing?
He's young. He probably doesn't know very much about Bone Thugs and Harmony.
You forgot who my mother was. Your sister.
But this is the intro. We're gonna do the intro, and then we're gonna jump into some of the songs from each album, and then I'm gonna go through every single song of every single album leading up to Strength and Loyalty. Now I know Busy and Crazy dropped new waves. People were like, "Are you gonna get it? I already have it, but I don't know if I want to do a review of the album." Feel me? Like, I don't know. It takes me a lot longer to actually get the feel of a lot of music. And with it just being those two, that means I got to put my mind in a completely different spot to actually get what they're doing. Feel me? So, we're going to check out this intro. And
Here we go.
What you're about to witness is the rising of a thug nation and the beginning of a thug.
when did this come out? I think this came out 2004. 2004.
What's up, punk bitches? Bone Thugs and Harmony back up in that ass with a shotgun blast. And y'all motherfuckers thought it was over. Yes.
Now come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, come to the bone bone, bone bone. Who be the niggas that's keeping the thuggish records for the public? And if you don't like it, then we tell them fucking niggas suck a dick or something, nigga, what?
Yeah, I do remember that intro now. I remember that intro now.
I can honestly say I like the chorus, the way they had little choir type set.
Yeah, the way each voice was coming in.
Come see the bone bone.
Come see the bone bone, bone, come see the bone bone, come see the bone. And then like another voice come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, these are legendary people right here. These people right here. The Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Listen to him. Listen to the youngin.
Honestly, I can honestly say there's nobody out here these days that is actually point period blank. They ain't fucking with them.
Boy, who would have known that the youth can spit so much truth? He's right.
I mean, it's the truth. Like,
No one's messing with them, and no one has been. All they can do is copy them.
and the copycats, Migos, the copycats aren't even doing as good as the Bone Thugs themselves. Like Bone Thugs is like you can't top them like, at all. Like Bone Thugs is Bone Thugs. You can't
Bone
beat them.
Thugs will always be the original Thugs, man.
OG.
And I really think what has happened in a lot of hip hop, like in my era, if you was rapping about it, you was doing it.
Okay, yeah.
You was living that life.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand why Bone never changed. Bones was street. They were street niggas. Okay, like they was robbing people, shooting people type stuff. Like they was some real street.
They were real.
They was
thugs.
real
All-
Cleveland thugs. All right, they had to leave because it was getting too hot for them. That's why they went out to California and tried to get a record deal. Y'all don't know these stories, but I've watched so many interviews with these niggas. Like they some real niggas.
I can honestly say the thugs nowadays we have, you know what I'm saying? They're not about what they speak.
Them niggas grew up in suburbia America somewhere in the suburbs.
Silver spoon fed. Like Bone Thugs, I can honestly say I know for a fact that they actually got from the dirt. They didn't came up from the dirt.
They were rapping about what they lived, and there's a lot of he knows coming from a bad town like me, because
Both of them.
both of them. Like, it's way different when you see it day to day versus you can tell by some of these new rap cats what they be rapping about. Like, they ain't even about it.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Like you can tell that they're not about it too.
You
Like,
can tell they raps.
When a rapper just get his money and get to throwing it everywhere.
Yeah.
What's that telling you? The man getting money for what? Making songs that he's not even living the life. He just making a song that everybody want to hear. Bone Thug, they didn't care if you heard it or not. They was just telling you a story.
They loved it, man. He's right. They was just telling you about them.
Period, point blank. Like if they lived the life that they rapped, sang, all that. They did that. They lived that.
To be honest with you, that's why some artists who actually do live a life and they do rap, they're much more attached and much more serious about their music because it's actually portraying something important to them. When you're faking it, nigga, you don't care. You don't care.
I can honestly say that when you make music, these are for any upcoming artists. When you make music, at least make something that you are actually that you're actually living about. Like, I hear people talking about a struggle that they never went through. That's bullshit. Like, why? Like, don't talk about a struggle you never been through, and I've been through the struggle.
That's what I'm saying. And niggas who've been through the struggle are gonna be able to pinpoint real quick whether you've been through it or not.
Real quick.
They gonna listen to that song like, this nigga full of shit. Like, you can just tell.
Like,
I mean, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so out of touch with new music. And there's only some new artists who actually touch me because I'm sitting here listening to what they're saying. I'm like, yeah.
I done been there.
Yeah, that nigga, he knows exactly what that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What other ones you be like, nigga, get your old dress wearing ass out of
This is
here.
what I can say about rappers nowadays. Rappers nowadays, when they rap about what they live, they didn't live that life, but it's you. What my mom always told me, you can always find the truth in a lie. You can always find the truth in a lie.
It'll come out eventually.
Most of these rappers, you listen to the lyrics long enough, you go look at the lyrics, you'll look at it and you be like, okay, this ain't true, but that might be true. and so forth and so on. When you look at Bone Thugs, they describe their struggle in detail to where you know that they went through it.
They telling you what niggas was wearing on their feet during the winter and the summer. You know what I'm saying? They go into that type of detail. Timbs and Jordans, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
they can do particular things like that where other rappers, they just dismissive about it. But we gonna jump into some more Bone Thugs, of course. Enough talking about, how real they are, because we know they're real. Feel me? Remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. The Patreon is up. It will be down in the link below if you want to support your boy. If not, it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep doing this stuff anyways. Feel me? I'm mixing. Chris,
I'm out.
we be out.